My name is Matt Rich. I am the Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction in Downers Grove School District 58, and this session is about how to get instructional resources, DesCartes information for our staff. What you do is you go to our home page, you log in for our map page, you go to dg58-admin.mapnwea.org, and you log in with your login and password, and that will bring you to a page that looks like this. From there you hit View Reports and Instructional Resources. You hit Instructional Resources, wait for it to load, and you're given two options. You're given the DesCartes, which is used for MAP, second grade and on, and you have the primary grade instructional data. And both really work the same way. Let's hit DesCartes. When you open DesCartes, it allows you to then choose a subject area assessment. Please know that you can do reading, language, the math 2 through 5 program, or the math 6 plus. And the spectrum of RIT is the same throughout, but what you'll find at the 6 plus is that sometimes it assesses different pieces such as functions and expressions and statistics, a little more depth that we cover within those resources. So let us hit one of these, and we're going to hit language that everybody participates in. From here, you cannot just have your language RIT. You need to look into the goal area itself, and you need to select. If we look writing, plan, and organize, develop, revise, and research, we are now given a spectrum of ranges. Now we can give all RIT ranges for that goal, and that would be very long. It would be several pages. Or we can page into where our child is looking. Now we want to look in their RIT score. Let's say that they scored a 210. We'll hit that on the area, or the 211. We'll hit Create PDF. Wait for a second, and our DesCartes information appears. It's given 3 columns. The middle column is where there's a 50% probability that the skills that we want to focus on are there, that they've mastered it. 73% are the skills that they've probably mastered, and these are where we want to enhance. So we can really say if we target this middle area, this is where we'll see our greatest level of growth for those students. As you can look through, you can check against what you're working on in the classroom to see which skills would be appropriate to focus with this child. If we go back to our DesCartes, we can look at, for example, reading. Pick a goal area. Let's say we want to look at informational text. And let's say that this child scored a 180. So 180 to 190, we create PDF. And up will pop that DesCartes report for that focus. And so if we want to focus on key ideas and details, we'll be able to look and see in this goal area, we want to analyze short passages of informational to text and describe events and rephrase the main idea in a form of short sentence. You can see how skills build through the different RIT ranges. Finally, let's say we don't want to look into we're looking at a primary student. We go in the primary grade instructional data. We can choose the 3 column or the 1 column format. I prefer the 3 column, and I prefer the 10 RIT because it matches DesCartes. Once again, we have a choice between the English Language Arts spectrum or the math. We'll choose the English Language Arts. And we must once again pick a goal area. You cannot just pick the child's overall RIT. You must know their goal area RIT. If we take language and writing again, and let's say we have a child that focuses at the 160 to 170 range, we hit Create PDF. Wait for a moment, and up will pop the skills that that child's working on. Now, in the primary grade data, they also give you right down to the exact RIT what's measured in those exact RIT points. So you can be even more diagnostic and more focused with going specifically down to that level along the way. I encourage you not to narrow it, focus completely that, but really look over the spectrum of things that a child should be looking at. I hope that this has been helpful. Thank you very much.